Yo, what's good, my people? This is Jambalaya, the Naturals Woman Book of Personal Charms and Practical Rituals by Louisa Teach. Anybody that's interested in a good introduction to divine feminine spirituality, this is the document for you. Let's get into it. So it says right here, let us begin our healing by reclaiming the word voodoo, which means life principle genius and spirit in the Voodoo languages of West Africa. Let us pronounce it repeatedly and as proudly as we say witch. Let us honor Mademoiselle Marie Laveau as we honor the witches of Salem. Let us lovingly call upon Asaya Edawedo in Oshun. This book is written under the guidance of She Who Whispers, my spirit guide. As a contribution to our healing, it is written specifically for a woman. It lifts the heavy skirts of God, the mother, and proudly displays the fruits of her womb. This information is not anti-male. It can be used by men who have grown weary of the barren trio, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Let's get it. So we're going to touch on two different parts with two different documents. I'm going to go over this Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, the originations of that first, and then we're going to jump into some voodoo rituals after that. So let's go ahead and take a little trip. Yeah. So this is going to be the next book, Coats of the Shadows by Kenneth Grant. All right, like I said, let's talk about this origination of this Trinity. Pay attention right here. But in Egypt itself, the patriarchal tradition, with its emphasis on the male principle, developed into the cults of the Trinity, which consisted of the Father, the Mother, and the Child. That's Osiris, that's Isis, and that's Horus. The later Christian version, which suppressed the feminine component, established an absolute patriarchy that distorted the entire mystery tradition and led to the infection of civilization with the unbalanced creeds of total masculine authority and the abolition of all that pertains to the female elements in nature. So even right there, you feel what I'm saying? It's basically saying like this whole system was taken from Egypt and it transpired into taking the feminine elements out. And so when the other book, when Louisa Teach and Jambalaya talks about the aspects of men can use this book, the Jambalaya book as well, if they're tired of the Holy Trinity, that's where it comes from. It's the over masculine authority of a Trinity that was distorted or perverted from the original teachings. Let's keep it. No, this ain't one of y'all mean grandpa paws. This is Duddy Boukman, all right? The epic story of Duddy Boukman, who led the Haiti Revolution. I want to touch on this first part of what Louisa Teach said in the Jambalaya. Remember, in the book, she says, let us begin our healing by reclaiming the word voodoo, which means life, principle, genius, and spirit in the Voodoo languages of West Africa. So let's get... It states in this article, by the way, and this article is by vocalafrica.com. Just put in Duddy Boukman. On August 14th, 1791, it was a full moon, by the way, Duddy Boukman, in the role of the Hungan voodoo priest, presided over a ceremony at Boy-Cayman, Haiti, alongside voodoo priestess Cecile Fadiman. In that event, Boukman made a very daring prayer which inspired and motivated the African slaves and also went to have a seat in the Hall of Fame of Great Revolution Prayer. So you got a voodoo priest and a voodoo priestess doing a ritual. And after the prayer, Boukman is said to have given a prophecy that 3 slaves, Jean Francois, Blassou, and Janot, would lead revolutions that would free the slaves of Saint Domingue, now known as Haiti. Okay, got you. Duddy Boukman, alongside the priestess, went on to sacrifice an animal in the ceremony. And if y'all don't know, the animal was a pig. They did it to the mother goddess of Haiti. They're the only successful slave revolution in the world. As a matter of fact, your Louisiana Purchase was sparred by this revolution because France sold that land to America after they lost Haiti. So America doubled its size after the Haiti Revolution, which was speared by a voodoo rituals. So when she says we need to begin healing by taking the word voodoo back and understanding its roots, you need to take it back. You need to understand the powers of it as well. Am I saying only solely subscribe to this one religion? Absolutely not. Spirituality is international. Spirituality is everything. It's the spirit. It's the spiral. It's the living of life. The manifestation of every animate being in here. So spirituality is all. You don't have to subscribe to one, but you have to understand the powers and comprehend the intensity of the frequencies that they tapped into this night, to the point they're the only successful slave revolution due to a voodoo ritual. We out. 360 The Alchemist, School of Enlightenment and Darkness. Anybody want any of these documents, keep saying it. $10 gets you 500 books. $20 gets you 1,000 books. Okay? 360 The Alchemist on Cash App. In the notes, leave your email. I will send that directly to you in a PDF document form. Deuces, y'all.